Hey YouTubers, it's Alex here from Press Start Game Productions, and today I'm going to show you a good team builder for beginners. Each player is under 1K by now, and they are all rare gold, of course, but before we dive into that team, I want to apologize for me and Rich here over at Press Start Game Productions, and we are sorry for the lack of videos lately. We've been so busy. It's April break for us now, but we've had busy with school. We've not been able to coordinate some ideas. We've been doing separate things around NHL. I've been trying to improve my team. It's not much room to improve for my team. I'm in Division 4 and I have a lot of good players. And let's not get off topic. I was just sorry about that, about the lack of videos. So let's get right into this team build. Um, it's not the greatest, but for beginners, and it's under 1K. But also, if you were to change teams on all of these guys here, you would have a 100% chemistry through everybody here. Everybody here. So, the complete price I bought this team for in total was 19,000. Pretty sure it was like 18,950. I forget. I don't have all the math with me right now. So, yeah, let's, I'll just dive right into the team here. So, first line is the All-Star Danny Heatley, Brandon Dubinsky, and Teddy Purcell. On defense, we have Josh Georges, Andrei Markov, and for on our goalies, we have Semyon Varlamov and Josh Harding. Both of these weren't very expensive. Harding was 800, and Varlamov on any day you could find him for 1,000. So second line, Milan McCulloch on the left wing, Tomo Rutu at center, and P.A. Parenteau on the right wing. Parenteau is really good ever since being changed to a playmaker. I believe he was a grinder last time before they changed his player type. Now he's a playmaker, and his price rose ever since he got the playmaker player type, and I think he goes for 1,000. I got him for 900, which is pretty good. But not really the greatest on this line with Tomarutu. As you can see, he is slow, but I believe he has a good face-off rating. I'm not really entirely sure on that. I didn't check his stats, but yeah. At the end of the walkthrough of the team, I'll say who's hot and who's cold on this team. So yeah. But on the second line of defense, we have Andre Mazaros and Zach Bogosian. They're okay. Once again, 100 chemistry. Two guys, 86 skating and 83 shot, which isn't bad, of course. But alright. On the third line, we have Nikolai Kuhlman, Brooks Laich, and Danny Alfredson. These next two lines aren't the greatest, but for what is it, around 6K, they're okay. Maybe at the 6K and under, they're alright. But for a team like this, they're actually really good. Laich is kind of slow. I think he's tall. No, he's 6'2". He's slow. But I like to say for a sniper, Kuhlman isn't the greatest. So if you're looking for an 84 sniper, I would not go with Nikolai Kuhlman. But he's okay, but he's not the greatest. Anyway, so on our last line of defense is Mark Giordano and Erik Johnson. And Giordano's just a rocket. 87 skating, 82 shot, 85 hands, 85 checking, 86 defense. He is really good. And I believe he doesn't go for a lot for his Hut Live, 86. And I believe it's one boost and everything. Maybe it's 89. But if you're looking for a good lefty offensive defenseman on Hut Live that is cheap, definitely go with Giordano, because he is really, really good. And then we have Erik Johnson, who, yeah, he's your main 85 overall right defenseman. He's pretty good. I got him for, I think, 900, so, yeah. Our last line here is Mason Raymond, Darren Helm, and Danny Briere. Helm and Raymond are just both rockets. They go they're wicked fast. They just put that extra step in your last line. You could probably move them up to the third line, saying that, if you're, who is it? Seeing if your Kuhlman isn't producing there, and everybody else, you can move them up, and they are really good. And then Briere, he's just there. He's your 82 overall, right wing. So, yeah, players that were really good in this team Where Dubinsky, he's really good if you look at his stats. 85 base stats, 86 skating, 85 shot, 85 hands, 86 checking, 87 defense. He's really good. He was probably the best player on the team. I have to say, him and Heatley were really good for me. I mean, Heatley being a good 85 sniper, his skating isn't the best, but I believe he's 6'4". Wow, I'm really off of my numbers, but yeah, and then Purcell, he's okay. 86 skating, don't let it fool you. He's actually kind of slow. I bet he's like 5'11". No, he's 6'2". All right, I'm way off today, but yeah, he's actually kind of slow, but he's pretty good. I mean, I got him for cheap. I got him for cheaper than he already was. So, yeah. And then Markov and Georges, they're pretty good. I mean, Markov I got for actually 1,000, which I think I got pretty lucky because he was already changed on the right side. For the defense, he was already changed on the right side. And obviously, you can tell someone used him for their team. As you can tell, there is a changed team there. Which is not surprising, seeing he's an 86 and he can probably fit on a really good team on someone who could really use him. So let's see, we call it Ruutu. Ruutu's slow, as I said. He's okay though. He can kind of be like your mini Bergeron with just like a -10 face-off rating and -3 stats, I guess you could say. But yeah, he was okay. Wasn't the greatest, but I wouldn't pick him as your second line center or third line. Probably in the fourth line, depending on what your skill level is for your team. And then you have P.A. Parenteau. Me as a playmaker, he's much better than his grinder one. And then this line was probably the worst. I mean, they're okay, but don't let the ratings, their overalls fool you. They weren't the greatest, but you could usually keep them there on the third line or move them up, seeing what your fourth line is, what you got with Helm and Raymond and Briere. But maybe swap Alfredsson with Briere and keep Alfredsson on the third, and then have Raymond and Helm on the left in the center position. Then you have Giordano and Johnson. This is a really good face-off, not face-off, defensive pairing. They're actually really good. I'm saying that they're offensive and defensive, and they're both really fast. But I believe, yeah, Johnson's pretty fast for 6'4", and Giordano's 6 feet tall even. With the 87 skating, he's really fast. He's really good with the skating and such. So last line is probably one of the best lines, but Raymond and Helm are really, really good, as I said, really fast. 89 skating, 83 shot for Helm, and 84 shot for Raymond. But his checking isn't the greatest, but Helm's got a greater checking. So, and then you got Briere. I mean, he was okay. But he wasn't the greatest, but, I mean, there's just no word to describe him. He's just okay, you know what I mean? So, one last look at the team. I'll just go through, see what you got. So, there's your first line, there's your second line, third line, and your fourth line. There it is. And then here are your goalies, Wellham and Harding. Harding's actually got really good stats for 80 overall. You could probably get his stats up to at least 90, maybe 99. I'm not so sure. I think my math is kind of off there. So, yeah. So, everybody, thank you for watching. And don't forget, this is a 100 chemistry team. If you would want to use this for a team and spend some money on it. And there's a mega pack out. So, the chemistry for the change teams did go down in price a lot. So, you could definitely use that as a 100 chemistry team. So, everybody, thanks for watching. If this is your first time watching us here on YouTube, we thank you. Welcome. Subscribe. Leave a like, comment, so we know you're there. And, yeah, we'll come out with a video pretty soon. I believe we'll come out with 2 tonight or tomorrow, or depending what time they'll upload. So, yeah, follow us on Twitter also, at PressStartGaming, all one word. Gaming spelled G-A-M-I-N, not gaming, it's just gaming. PressStartGaming. And, we do stream on Twitch, so watch out on our Twitter for that. We do stream quite often. It's either me or Rich streaming. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you all later.